This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory that is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakodash, Barakatham. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do well, who taught me this truth, and who most definitely labor in this word. I also want to give a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to all you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are out here pushing this gospel, which is good news in all truthfulness and sincerity. You so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos / Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans / Seminole Indians, as well as you Israelite foreigners that have been scattered across the four corners of the globe that may look like one of the other heathen nations, but if you go back to the seed of a so-called Negro, Latino / Hispanic, Native American / Seminole Indian, then you are in fact and indeed an Israelite. Alright, so we start off here in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9, because we're to measure the time diligently with the signs that we see, okay, with everything that's going on. And when we continue to read on, we're going to see some of those signs that we needed to watch for. All right, and this is the prophet Ezra, all right, being spoken to from the angel Uriel. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And do we not see all these earthquakes going on? All right, they even got an earthquake counter. All right, an earthquake meter. All right, the uproars of the people in the world. Hey, just look over here in modern day Babylon in America. Hey, you got these Edomites going against Edomites. Tough right now. And I ain't never seen it like this, all right? Hey, we read about it and we seen photos of the back in the 1800s with the Civil War, all right? But now we're in 2025 and these people are just, it's going crazy, all right? If you just sit back and watch, hey, people losing their income, getting fired from their jobs for speaking on certain people who were political figures. All right, you got prominent TV show hosts, all right, with late night talk shows getting canned just for cracking jokes. All right, it's Edomite versus Edomite time right now. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, so yeah, these scriptures right here, hey, they prophesy everything that's going on, all right, in the world. And the Lord, he has men to speak on these things, to teach, all right. Hey, let's grab some scriptures on that. This is going to be, let's go to the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. All right, and let's see what it says. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silent. All right, hey, that's why, hey, brothers go out, all right, and preach the word. They go out on the highways and the hedges, the highways and the byways, go out to the chief concourse places, all right, to push this word, to warn people not to take Revelation 13 and 16, all right, not to take that mark, not to take that CHIP. All right, we're warning people of Jacob's trouble is coming. All right, according to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 7. And let's read verse 7 of this Isaiah 62. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right, and brothers worldwide are not giving no rest. All right, they're constantly, every time you look at YouTube, uh, and various other platforms. You got brothers putting up lessons. You got brothers putting out hell of information, all right, about the things that's going on, all right, the new technology, uh, NFC, CHIPs, all right, how we're getting closer and closer to that mark, and they're not giving no rest, all right. Uh, Lessons like these are being uploaded constantly, all the time, all right. Let's go here to the book of Ezekiel. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and we'll grab verses 17. And it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Yeah, watching out for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So yeah, if you know this truth, you know the words of the Heavenly Father, you're to warn the people. All right, how do you warn them? By going out, like I said, on the highways and hedges, which we call camps, all right, putting up these lessons on the various different platforms on social media. I don't have TikTok, but I know brothers is putting out information on TikTok, Rumble, brothers be putting pictures on like Instagram and whatnot. Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou shalt, Salakia, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So yeah, hey, all we have to do is tell the people, warn the people. All right, hey, if they don't want to get with this, then hey, that's on them. Hey, the blood is off of our hands. Our hands are clean. All right, as far as that is concerned. Okay. Salakia. So with that, let's grab another precept. We'll go here. Let's go to the book of Acts. Acts chapter 5, and we'll grab verse 20. All right, and it says, go, stand, and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life. That's right. Hey, we're to do that. We're to go out and push this gospel, which the word gospel means good news, onto our people, that things are going to change and are going to be in our favor, everlasting in the kingdom of heaven on this earth. All right, gifts from the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. Okay, so with that, let's grab one more precept, and we'll close out with this, because this is not of our own doing. The Lord uses men to push His word. Okay, He's not going to come down here and put a finger in your face and say what you got to do. No, He gave us these scriptures, and He has men that speaks on it. And hey, let's start here. We'll start at verse 68. The point is in verse 70. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, for He hath visited and redeemed His people, and have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of His servant David, all right, which is Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, all right. It would be Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, okay. Verse 70, here's the point. As He spake by the mouth of His holy prophets, which have been since the world began. That's right. So, hey, don't look at these men for their outward appearance. Listen to what they're saying, man, because what they're saying is all through the power and spirit of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, to push this word out onto the masses, all right, of Israelites, as well as to tell these other nations their fate, what's coming to them. All right, so you know what, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to those of you who may come across it Once again, I want to say, Kol Halayullah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wahawa Kakwadash, Barakatham. Once again, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, who most definitely labor in this word. And once again, I want to give peace, blessings, salutations to all of you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are out here pushing this word. Alright, so with that, I want to say Shalom.